that. We'll see how it works out for them. I guess they just feel like they really need that extra bit of damage on the mage
you think
and
that's it? I
the
mean,
warlock. I think they just feel like they need the most possible damage to be able to get a kill here, just going to try to finish people off. And they're saying, you know, the CC isn't as big a deal. Sidu can spam Dispel through that. Stun's not as big a deal. It's not like, you know, the huge stuns like a Deep Freeze and things like that aren't as key, or a Rogue, right? There's still Shadow Fury. You know, we haven't seen them playing with Leg Sweep, so it's probably just going to be Shadow Fury they have to deal with. But it's already pretty short, so not as big of an issue. The gates are opening, though, guys. Let's hear it for these two teams. It's Penny for Your Thought versus 3 Amigos.
All right, now immediately straight from the start, you know, Sharpstorm doing his normal setup, tossing out some spheres near the portal. You know, it's a smart play. That means they can stay offensive and not have to worry about it right from the start. Of course, Thugonomics trying to push out. It looks like he doesn't have timer dots out quite yet, but still trying to do as much damage as he can.
Yeah, and Stutz, on the other hand, did pop his Demon Soul right away, but they are kind of, you know, not getting that aggressive with it. So he has that Demon Soul active, double Trinket to wear up. He's going to get those dots out, you know, not onto Sharpstorm, but does have it on double DPS, and he's actually going to gate in there and that gate is kind of short. I'm not sure what happened with that. But anyway, he's going to get the Howl of Terror. Deep Freeze comes in on Thugonomics. Thugonomics taking a lot of damage here, actually. I think the Nimble was used there by Sharpstorm. Thugonomics is going to be okay on the back of that. But I feel like Snuts should replace that gate. It only goes about halfway into the map. That's kind of a weird gateway there from Snuts.
It is. Novo's taking a bunch of damage, though, getting behind that pillar, but he's not. Oh, there we go. Now he's at his monk. Sharpstorm taking a full poly right there, but his Tiger is out, which actually provides a large amount of healing. So we see him starting to get offensive, too. Venruki taking that lightning down to half health right there. Sidu also down low because of that UA dispel, so you can really see the difference between Thug being able to
there's a big Shadow Fury, though, catching Sidu on the end of that heal. Then Ruki's in some trouble here. Howl of Terror going to come out. He's not actually going to turn for this. He doesn't want to trigger it. It's going to be a block already, and Sidu has the Nature's Guardian proccing. He's holding all his cooldowns, but will he go back to regret this? The Deep Freeze comes in on Nose. That's going to be trinketed. They want to get offensive here. You know, this is something that Sidu does do. He's known for being very greedy. He almost always gets away with it, but they did cost him their block. He's still going to have every cooldown, though. You know, he has Healing Tide. He didn't use NS. He didn't use Ascendance. He didn't use anything. So although it looks bad, they're not really in trouble yet.
Yeah, I don't know, though. That block, you know, could spell some trouble later. That was a risky play by Sidu, you know, catching all that CC. As you see him, he hasn't used Ascendance yet, or much at all.
Yeah, but look at Novos putting so much pressure out right now. He's doing a great job with the damage over on Venruki, but he gets oh my god! Wow. 4,000 HP, Mingo down anyway, Gates out of there, down to 90k. He's still in so much trouble. Shadow Fury comes in on Sharpstorm. Are they going to be able to pursue with the gateway? Doesn't look like it just yet. Novos spamming out those heals will survive. Live with 4,000 HP. The Nature's Guardian almost didn't even proc, and he's not out of it. Sharpstorm trying to hold on his trinket. What are you doing, Sharpstorm? He trinkets now, but it's way too late. And oh my god, that was way too greedy from Sharpstorm. The fact that he didn't immediately trigger that sheep was shocking to me. I mean, his Shaman is at like 100, 150k, and they're connecting to him again, and he's sitting the sheep. I mean, I feel like that is a bit of kind of like a leftover from the previous series where it was so much more slow paced. And
so that's what we'll be looking for as a highlight for Novos on this map, and I'm glad that they chose this map for that too. Plus, you know, Sharpstorm's going to be able to play a little bit more offensively, being able to port back to his boxes whenever he needs to.
For sure, and you know, Talbot definitely had some of the best kind of LOS manipulation that I've seen, but at the same time, his team lost, and you know, Novos has been playing fantastically, consistently getting out that pressure, using his defenses very well. And the Hex going to come out on Novos right off the bat. Sidu going to be feared up though on that UA dispel. There's the incap on Venruki. They're looking to set something up here. Snuts does get the gateway off, box to box, so that is, you know, a nice gate to have on this map. It's kind of the upgraded version that you'd love to be able to get, you know, and we do see Thugonomics sitting back right now. He's going to go for the gateway as well, and he's also going to get it. So tit for tat, both Warlocks getting that better gateway, you know, and starting off here pretty slowly. You know, we see 3 Amigos kind of just sitting back, kind of turning it out right now. No Warlock has popped their Demon Soul, as far as I know. Venruki taking some damage. There's the MCS on Nova, so Deep Freeze comes in. Sharpstorm into the Howl off of the Shadow Fury. It's going to have to be Tremored, I believe, by Novos there. No, Tremor wasn't used, so it had to be a Nimble actually coming out of Sharpstorm. So they do get the Nimble already. Nova sitting down about half, but Sharpstorm has cleared the dots. They're doing a good job so far. And now, look at the pressure coming out back onto 3 Amigos. Venruki getting low, Sidu getting low as well. Snuts going to be put into the Shadow Fury. That catches all 3.
Yeah, that was a big Shadow Fury right there. It looks like Sidu is going to struggle to pick his team back up, but they look to be okay. So while that offensive pressure did... Oh, there we go. Now Venruki.
Trinket on the MCS from Novos, but he's going to be put into a deep freeze made off that big mistake from Novos, and now he may just be going down as there's a howl on Sharpstorm. He's trying to sit through it. Tremor comes out. The Nature's Guardian's going to get procced. There's the Sheep coming in. Can they continue this pressure? Snuts is in a lot of trouble, actually. The pressure's being put back onto him. He's down to 200k. Sea-Doo has some work to do here. We'll see if he's going to be able to pick him back up. Sharpstorm now out of that Sheep, but he's directly into the fear, and he's trying to hold on to his trinkets, but he may just go down again. 80k. Life Cocoon comes out. Will it be enough? It looks like it will for now, but Sea-Doo is getting low. He's under a lot of trouble. You can see that Penny for Your Thought putting out so much pressure onto Sea-Doo, Venruki, and Snuts. They're all down dangerously low.
Yeah, Sea-Doo choosing to heal his teammate instead of himself, knowing that he has the protection of those boxes right there. But, I mean, that was a lot of cooldowns out of Penny for Your Thought. Sharpstorm having to use both Life Cocoon and Revival during that last onslaught. Venruki down really low right now, but it looks like they're going to stay offensive as even the Stormlash comes out. Novos is going to take a bunch of damage, but as that Nature's Guardian procced and already way back up to full.
Yeah, I mean, they did get the will there on Sharpstorm, but he's into a full sheep. Novos in trouble here. Doesn't have Shaman Reach for 15 seconds. This is going to be it, I think. He's down to 90k. He's definitely going to be going down here. Oh, no, the Shaman Reach goes down, but it's not enough.
Wow.
Novos is going to fall.
That
the
is
Amigos, one game from BlizzCon.
When they put that pressure out, it seems like every little bit of CC onto Sharpstorm, even though he can break it, it's those globals that he's just sacrificing at that point.
Yeah, and you can hear 3 Amigos over there getting pumped up, and rightfully so, playing very well here. And I mean, the amount of CC that they're stacking on Sharpstorm is just so hard for him to deal with. I'm going to be playing Destro. We're going to have to wait to find out, because I don't think I can actually inspect him from this client, so I can't see. But
it'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise for all of us. But that would be my guess.
I think they're both good ideas at this point.
Yeah.
Where he's more comfortable with Destro, that might be a better idea, and especially if they wanted to burst down Venruki as their target.
Yeah. It makes it more, it's always scary to fight a Destro lock. And I mean, the thing is, like with Destro Monk, I think it has better synergy as well, because the Destro lock can just get in your face the whole time. And the Monk, can be sitting back and stuff. And, I'm really guessing it's going to be Destro. We'll see if it is. Excited to see. Yep, it is Destro. You can see those instant rain of fire.
Oh,
so,
boy.
It's going to be Destro, Mage. And this is going to be exciting. The amount of burst that Thugonomics is going to be put out is just incredible, and he's known for this. This is like kind of like how he got known originally is as a good Destro lock. And I'm excited to see also, if he's going to be playing KJ Cunning, if he's going to be playing the run cast, or if he's going to be playing Double Demon Soul. Personally, I think the run cast is a lot more fun, but it looks like he is just playing Double Dark Soul, which is very scary. And then Double Coil comes out. Here's the Cast Bolt going in immediately, and it's going to be big damage on his Snuts. Snuts going to be in some trouble already. Venruki getting hit hard as well.
Wow,
now
Link.
it's a Spirit Link and a Trinket already coming out. Big cooldowns having to be forced there from Sea-Doo, and that is the fear that Destro can put into you.
It really is. Like every time you see the double Havoc coming out, the Havoc.
Look at Novos, though. Oof.
Yeah, that's he's playing really greedy, knowing that I don't know. He needs to play way more careful than that, especially when he is going to be the single target during this entire match.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Venruki taking some damage here as well. Snuts has that immolate up on him, but Cast Bolt coming in on Venruki. This one's not Demon Souled, and they're back behind the pillar. He's not really in too much danger, but can they capitalize on this? Could they get anything done here on Sea-Doo, who is playing Dwarf? Remember that. That's the deep freeze is going to be a full duration deep freeze here on Sea-Doo. They could actually make a swap to him, and if they could catch him with a proper swap, no Trinket on Sea-Doo, no Link on Sea-Doo, if they could catch him in a deep, get a Cast Bolt off, it would be game over.
It would, as we see Novos putting a defensive ring back to catch the pet way in the back. I mean, because he's not going to be spending the ring for much else at this point. It looks like they're giving Venruki an opportunity to build up his icicles on that statue, which is what Novos was doing with the mirror images before, just getting ready for the burst.
Yeah, and honestly, I think they're trying to turtle for Sea-Doo's Trinket. I think they're kind of playing scared. I think it's smart. There's the second Demon Soul coming out, though. Havoc goes up. There's the instant CS on that, and they have to do that. But Deep Freeze on a Snuts. Snuts could be in a little bit of trouble as well. The Life Cocoon comes out, though, on a Novos.
Here comes the Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, the Cast Bolt is going to land there. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on Venruki, dipping him down to half HP immediately, but a big Unleash Shield coming out there from Sea-Doo, but still the pressure not stopping. Venruki down to about half. Sea-Doo dropping the grounding there. His Trinket's almost back up, and they have kind of lived through the scare. Next Demon Soul looks like it's going to be up in a minute here for Thugonomics. We'll see what they can get done with that. Thugonomics going to be deep frozen, though. Venruki gets howled up. It's going to be dispelled off by Sea-Doo. MCS on Thugonomics on that deep freeze, so a mistake there by Snuts overlapping that. But now Venruki's going to get sheeped up. That'll be dispelled off as well. Shadow Fury going to get thrown down and catches Sharpstorm. Sharpstorm going to be howled off that triple howl. Thugonomics, going to be having to use his will here, as Novos could be in trouble, but he's re-feared on that. MCS on a Novos. Novos trying to get out of there. He's down to half HP. It looks like he's going to be okay, though, but the MCS is not available. And we do see Then another Fear comes in. Novos may have to block here. He's down so low, and Sharpstorm is really struggling to heal him back up.
Yeah, Sharpstorm out in the middle as he's dropping spheres right on him, topping him off at that point. But, oh, there we go. Now we have another Havoc coming out as the Chaos Bolts are going to land on 2 targets at this point. A little bit of damage there. Wasn't the amount of spike that we were looking for.
Yeah, the temporal came up preemptively there, and you can tell, they got caught off guard, I think, with that first Chaos Bolt, the first burst, but they're on top of it now. You can hear them screaming every time Demon Soul goes up. One of them will trinket and try to lock it, and Sea-Doo does have a trinket back. Sharpstorm going to have to trinket there. He does have his will available. Thugonomics taking some damage. Novos in trouble here as well. We'll see what they can get done. Novos is at about 300k. He's dipping down. Sheep comes in on Thugonomics, not able to be dispelled there. Stutz is going to get locked as well by Novos, and Novos pulling back here, has his alter time up just now. Looking to get something done, perhaps. The ring does come down there from Sharpstorm, but Sharpstorm is really low on mana. A full Fear comes in on Sharpstorm. He's going to be able to get out of that. I think that was his nimble. He still has his will in about 15 seconds. It's on that shared cooldown, but he's in a full sheep, and it's going to be trouble for Novos if they can connect to him.
Novos is doing a great job of kiting away right now, just spamming those spell steals, trying to use every global efficiently as he's trying to kite away while Sharpstorm was CC'd. But it looks like Novos is going to be able to go back and get offensive again. But, like we were saying before, 3 Amigos just decimating his pet every time he has it up.
Yeah, it's so annoying to deal with too, man. They're constantly going to kill that.
No,
Stutz actually trinkets into a coil. This could be some trouble, perhaps, if Thugonomics can get the damage out. The Chaos Bolt is going to land Van Ricky so low, almost gets Shadowburned.
Wow. Dangerously
Close there to dying. But the block now, he had to use it. He has to trinket as well. They're going to try to turn it around onto Novos. Novos taking a lot of damage here, but can they turn it back around on Van Ricky, who isn't going to be able to do anything with that block for another 20 seconds or so. Sea-Doo into the sheep. He's holding onto his trinket, though. Stutz getting a little bit low. Will have to tap. The orb does come out there onto Van Ricky. They're trying to turn this damage around. Thugonomics going to get feared up. Can he get out of it? Novos down to 150k. Sharpstorm in the sheep. He has his will available. Is he going to use that will? Novos goes into the block. Sharpstorm deciding to sit through this. Is he going to fall too far behind? The Chaos Bolt is going to come out there. It's going to land onto Van Ricky, but he's already behind the pillar.
And it looks like Novos is out of the block now, still down to half health, not out of it as we see a blanket counterspell onto Sharpstorm right there, having to gate away. Now let's see Sharpstorm rolling away over to where Novos is, so that's pretty good as they do have great positioning right now as all 3 members were able to get behind. He did have a pretty big stack of Mana of Tea. As you see, he's back up to about 3/4.
Yeah, there's the Ring of Peace coming out onto Novos. He's looking to get that damage done. He does push forward, gets the silence on his Stutz. Stutz pre-heals this on the deep. Nicely played there by Stutz, denying the damage coming out here. Van Ricky taking a little bit of damage from Thugonomics as well. Thugonomics taking some damage back himself as he is fully dotted and getting poked right now by Van Ricky. That's actually going to bring out the cooldowns. He brings his heals up as well. A nice bargain coming out, though. He has to use heals and bargain. He did pre-heal that deep, but almost died through it anyway, so well played by Thugonomics, but he has to use the bargain regardless.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage coming out from Van Ricky and Snuts right there. We did see a great grounding before by Sea-Doo on one of the Chaos Bolts. Here comes another Chaos Bolt going out to Van Ricky, who's topped up immediately. A deep onto Sea-Doo also. Looks like they're going to try to kill Van Ricky right here, but also Novo's taking a bunch of damage too. So it's back and forth on the mages the whole time. We see that altar up as he rewinds time back, but didn't have any procs for it. It was mostly a defensive.
There's the deep onto Thugonomics. Looks like they're going to go for him. Fear onto Sharpstorm. He's stuck in this. The deep orb comes out, and this could be it. Sharpstorm needs to get out of this. Sharpstorm actually, the life cocoon came out on Novos. That was a misclick there from Sharpstorm, which could cost them big time. Novos wasn't the one taking damage. It was Thugonomics, but Thugonomics still sitting pretty low here. Gets the Ring of Peace. There's a coil coming out on Van Ricky. There's a full sheep on Sea-Doo. Sea-Doo got caught in that, and Stutz is in some trouble. He's down to half HP. Caswell coming out. He's going to get locked, though, by Van Ricky. Now the sheep onto Sharpstorm. Sharpstorm's going to have to sit through this. He does come out now. Thugonomics still in trouble, though. He's going to get out of there. Does he have any embers? He needs to survive. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it. 100k HP. They're gating after him. 80k HP. 70k. Will they be able to get back to him? Sharpstorm gets back, and he's going to be able to top him off.
Oh, that was a quick top off right there with those healing spheres. Although Sharpstorm is feared yet again as Novos is down pretty low, but Snuts is too. Here comes the orb.
Look at Snuts, though. He has to trigger that. He may go down. The orb's still on him. He's MCS. Sea-Doo's going to have to link just in time, but a nice turnaround there from Thugonomics and Novos, getting so much counter pressure on his Snuts. He didn't see it coming. It's going to cost him the link and his trinket. And the Shadow Fury, though, going to land from Snuts. It connects on 3. Sharpstorm's low on mana. Triple Howl. This could be it for them. Going to be a lot of pressure coming out. Thugonomics into the deep freeze. He has the trinket. He's not using it. He's not trinketing. And he's going to spam out the Ember Taps. He will survive. It cost Sharpstorm his trinket, though. I really think Thugonomics needed to be the one to use that instead of Sharpstorm.
Yeah, Thug might not even be wearing a trinket at this point. He may be just playing unstable. So we'll have to see if he's able to use that at all. But here goes. Now he has the Dark Soul up, and that's going to be a lot of damage.
Into the full sheep as well is going to get broken, though, by the Rain of Fire, I think.
Oh, yes. So that's tough with being able to CC with that Sheep when you do have a Destro who needs to have that Ember generation.
Yeah, for sure. Now the Howl comes in. You can hear it's not screaming for the kill. Will it be the kill on Thugonomics into DR Deep, though? And he doesn't trinket again, so he may actually just not have a trinket, like you said. Be interesting to see if that is the case. But he's going to be trying to get the damage back onto Snuts. Sidu still holding onto his trinket. Sharpstorm has nothing for as far as CC breaks right now. We'll see what they can get done here. Thugonomics taking a lot of pressure. Things are getting tough for him. Snuts into the deep freeze, though. Snuts could be in trouble. Sidu has to trinket. Snuts gets dispelled out there, but that is Sidu's trinket. If it's Thugonomics to survive, they could turn around. The heals come out. The Ember taps come out, but he's in the orb. He may have to get out of there. He's going to try to turn around on Snuts instead, and Sidu still no trinket, so they could still win this if Sharpstorm can top him back off. And now the double coil comes out. There's a coil on Venruki, coil on Snuts. He's going for the cast ball on Venruki. He instant blocks it.
Oh, that was a smart play right there, knowing that Sidu isn't going to have a trinket for a long time. So that means all of these upcoming Chaos Bolts could be really scary for Three Amigos.
Yeah, Venruki, though, still could be in trouble. Demon Soul's still up, and Thugonomics is casting away onto him. Deep freeze onto Snuts, onto Sidu. Can they get the Sheep? They cannot just yet. They need to get that CC. The Chaos Bolt comes out onto Venruki. Noah's in trouble, though. A Howl comes out on Sharpstorm and breaks immediately. Noah's down so low. Does he have a block? He's down 100k. He's going to have to use the block. Sidu, though, into the Sheep. Can they turn it on to Venruki? He's on hypo. He doesn't have a block for a bit. He's trying to kite. Sidu pops Spirit Walker's Grace, and he's going to be able to heal him back up.
And he definitely is not using a PvP trinket. He's definitely has double trinkets. Thug, of course, using that Unbound Will talent instead as its replacement, and that's a great thing you can do even as a Horde.
Pretty scary, though, to be doing that against UA lock. You can't really use it with UA on you. You'll just kill yourself. You do about 40% of your HP and damage if you unbound a UA, because you lose 20% from the talent as well. So, interesting. We'll see if it's going to work out for him. He's just prioritizing that burst, and he's a fantastic extra lock. There's the trinket from Snuts. He's going to try to lock. We see the Snuts going to get MCS. Noah's going to use his trinket. Thugonomics going to be sitting this sphere. See, Noah's going to get MCS now. They're putting a lot of damage back on him. The cast comes out there onto Snuts. Snuts going to be dipped down a little bit, but Sidu's on top of the healing. He's going to be topped back off. There's the Unbound from Thugonomics, and he does lose so much HP, catching that UA dispel with the Unbound Will. Now they're going to try to turn it around perhaps onto him, but Noah's is so low. He may go down 50k HP. Another block comes out. Sharpstorm, though, he needs to get back to him. He has the trinket, has his will. He's got to use something. He needs to get back to him.
Oh, he's feared really far away from him at this point. Oh, and with a Shadow Fury on top of him, Novos playing the Ice Block glyph, so he's able to immune a bunch of those dots right there, which was great.
Sharpstorm did trinket the Sheep, but I mean, sitting through a lot of that. He's getting MCS after that. Now the Life Cocoon comes out. Venruki, though, getting low. A full Sheep on a Sidu. You may have to trigger this. Venruki could be in some trouble. Thugonomics trying to chase him down, trying to catch up to him and get a kill. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it. He's trying to turn now on to Sidu, but he does get locked out there. He's going to get feared up by Snuts as well, and it's so frustrating sometimes playing this extra lock. Getting those long casts off can be so tough.
Venruki got a full invis off right there. Able to toss a Sheep out onto Sharpstorm. Could be a kill onto Novos at this point. Depends on if they can both.
Just sheared on the last second. The deep freeze from Novos was a split second too late. The cast bolt would have gone off. Novos now going to be in trouble. Sharpstorm with Sheep, and Novos may go down here. 90k HP. He's trying to run away. He has the temporal up. Great job there by Novos to survive. Sharpstorm gets out of the CC, and he's going to heal him back up.
Wow, Ring of Frost down as we do see a Chaos Bolt coming landing on Sidu, who's going to gate away, playing quite defensively at this point. Was a little bit deep during that onslaught right there.
And I mean, he uses Battlemaster. He has no trinket. We talked about the deep freeze swaps earlier. He is Dwarf. That is huge. They could get a kill on him. Sidu sitting down for a drink. And I mean, Thugonomics was like 0.1 seconds away from landing a Demon Soul Chaos Bolt on Sidu that could have been the game. He got sheared, though. There was a little bit of a missed overlap, but Novos in trouble. And he is down quite low. Once again, Sharpstorm starting to struggle on mana. We'll see how much tea he does have. He's trying to drink some of that up now. He's getting quite a bit of mana back. And it looks like they're going to be fine for now. But Sidu sat down for a drink. He's back up to 220k.
Yeah, this reset, I don't know. While dampening is great for the team of Penny for Your Thoughts, because recovering after those huge Chaos Bolts is trouble, but like we said, having a Monk healer during dampening is just a great thing to have.
Yeah, look at Sharpstorm, though, man. Sitting down, getting a key drink there. A smart play from him, recognizing the situation, is going to be able to get that drink. Thugonomics taking some pressure, but he's already behind the pillar. Not a big deal. Now Novos going to push out. Let's see what he can get done here. Deep freeze on his Snuts. Coil comes out on his Snuts and Venruki. Snuts has to trinket there to try to CS, but he gets MCS on his trinket. The gas bolt's going to land. What will they be able to get done? Novos, the one taking the worst end of the exchange, so to be honest, he's got to pull back.
He still has a couple spells left with that Havoc, but Novos taking a bunch of damage. There's the Life Cocoon yet again, but still, wow. that thing went away.
He may just go down. He has to block 60k, and that Life Cocoon just did nothing. And I mean, that has to be dampening coming into effect here.
Oh yeah, deep dampening at this point. This has been a pretty long match, but Novos is not able to be picked up because Sharpstorm was polyed right there as we see the Ring of Peace on top, which was a great play right there, able to silence the casters of the enemy team. But Novos, look at this, is still barely gaining health through through that temporal. Oh, that may have been a look at that
he
trinket.
actually altered back, I think, to lower HP, and that could be a key mistake. Sharpstorm does use his will there, and the trinket's on cooldown still. If he gets cheaped up, this could be the game. Deep Freeze comes in on Noah, so I think this could be it. There's a Shadow Fury, and I think it will be at 20k. He goes down! And 3 Amigos are going to BlizzCon on the back of a 3-0 sweep, but you have to say, Penny Fear thought they had quite a close game there at the end. They made it exciting, and I have to wonder, what would that series have looked like if they had done that from the start?
Yep.
I mean, that looked way closer than the Elisham games, honestly.
It definitely did. I mean, I gotta give it to Novos being able to switch and play like absolute tournament
really
level
well.
mage.
Yep.
He played fantastic. I mean, there were so many times that he put out so much pressure almost by himself, which set up for Thug to be able to hit those Chaos Bolts.
Yeah, Thugonomics as well, playing fantastically on the Destro. Obviously, he's known for Destro, but still had to make the swap, during the tournament. Played great. Sharpstorm played well, and I mean, it just wasn't quite enough. They were really close at times. They almost got a few kills there, especially on Snuts. They had a couple turnarounds that were very close, and they had one swap on Cedar that, could have been the game, but Thugonomics just got interrupted at the very end of that Chaos Bolt, and that's really the frustrating thing about playing Destro, man, is those Chaos Bolts get interrupted so often, especially against a team at this level, and they're going to play it out, but Thugonomics will go down here. That is going to be that 3-0 to 3 Amigos. Penny Fear thought to the lower bracket, and 3 Amigos to BlizzCon.
That was such an